Hi all, welcome to this Team of the Week 17 predictions. Genuinely could be the worst Team of the Week that we've possibly ever had in FIFA, so we can smash the links would be awesome. Sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter at GIsALegend. All links are down below for posts on the channel and social media links as always. Honestly, you will find it very tough due to the winter break and the FA Cup in action, so you're having to rely on midweek games to kind of supplement this Team of the Week. So start off with Angus Gunn, made 6 saves and kept a clean sheet in Southampton's game the other night. This is not the FA Cup version obviously, because for Southampton you don't factor that in, but if FA Cup obviously counted then it would look a lot more appealing. Then Raul got 1 goal and a clean sheet for Braga in the midweek game. You also have Sequeira for 2 assists and a clean sheet. Braga also won 1-0 with Horta scoring, so you could even see Horta sneak in, but I think Raul or Sequeira for a goal and an assist and clean sheet will be more appealing. Eder Militao, 1 goal and a clean sheet for Porto. Obviously you can hope for a bigger option, but it is what it is. But he should still be fairly cheap and fairly decent anyway, not the best I'm afraid. Richie Delay, 1 goal and a clean sheet for Melbourne City. Joins of them playing like twice, it kind of throws you a little bit and you've got to remember which games I've played, but it was the other game because they played and won like 4-1 or 2-1, and obviously you didn't keep a clean sheet in that game, it was the other respective game. Kamil Grosicki, I think he always seems to bag it in form and this is no different. 2 goals for him. If he was a gold, I think an 81 version would feel a bit more appealing, but 80 will have to do. Not the most appealing card in the world. Santi Cazorla, 2 goals. Obviously he's just had his Footmas card and he had a inform in like Team of the Week 11 or 12, so a second inform could be inbound. It is a 2-2 draw though, so it may go against, but due to the sheer lack of options he genuinely may get the nod. It is like clutching at straws for an inform, but second inform could happen despite the Footmas card. Fernandinho is getting in for the man of the match performance in the 2-1 victory over Liverpool. Someone from the Man City game's getting in. I think Fernandinho could be the most likely, but don't be surprised if Sané or even Aguero, I think unlikely for Aguero for the goal, but Sané I think got one of the others, and Fernandinho though got man of the match, so that may go in his favour. But time will tell of course. Brizuela, 1 goal, 1 assist. If he was a gold this year it would be a bit more appealing, but obviously he's a silver this year. But despite that, he should still get in as an inform. That just kind of shows you this week that 1 goal, 1 assist is consistently enough to kind of get you an inform regardless of league. Just kind of shows how threadbare the Team of the Week is, unless you suddenly see folk getting in for 1 goal, which may be the case for a few of the players that we have mentioned. Also for some bigger options, then Ola Toivonen, he gets in for 2 goals for Melbourne victory. A-League getting a bit of attention this week, getting hopefully plenty informs, but Ola Toivonen being the standout of the options kind of makes that league a little bit more appealing. And Harry Kane's 1 goal, 1 assist, should get him in, possibly Ericsson, but I think Kane, well, you'd say yourself really, but Kane for me I feel just kind of bulks up the Team of the Week. Ericsson, if it happened I'd feel a bit more appealed by. And Willian Jose, 1 goal, 1 assist for him in the 2-0 victory over Real Madrid. Like, he should be a given. Really stood out, very impressive performance from him, and I think if obviously he'd got a second goal he would be a given. Dimitroviski, 5 saves and a clean sheet for Raul Vallecano. Don't be surprised to see other goalkeepers like Galinkovic and Mainpa of Bristol City, who kept 7 saves, and Galinkovic with 6 saves, both kept clean sheets as well, so do not be surprised if you suddenly see 3 goalkeepers featuring this particular week. Pita, 2 goals and a clean sheet for his team in the Portuguese League. Joins the discard inform gold club, but he deserves it for his performance, to be honest. You can't exactly knock him despite what's happened, but it just kind of shows defenders this week are very, very light. I've only got 4, so it kind of shows how threadbare I'm struggling. Jack Cole back, 2 goals. Bet he wasn't a gold, I think a couple of years, he was like gold I think a couple of years ago if he was but even still, Championship obviously going to be very heavy with informs. I've took out McBurney, so and Mulgrew, so either of them could easily happen for informs. Bross got a hat-trick, should be a given. The Sydney cam attacker even more than merits his place for an inform this week, and not the most appealing card in the world that you want to pack. Neil Kilkenny, 2 goals for Perth Glory as they won 4-2 this morning. Same rules apply. I think it's more a pace factor in him, but it's like folk will be like, who's going to use him? Trevero got a hat trick in the Mexican League. Same rules apply. Honestly, it's like clutching at straws. It's not clutching at straws. It's more like these guys that are guaranteed options. You would say harness for a hat trick. He's your silver inform of the week. Actually mental that he's like a 58 rated, he's going to be 68 next week. That's actually hilarious. It just shows how bad the team of the week is going to be. Second inform though for Billy Sharp. I would hope he happens. 1 goal, 1 assist. Could then kind of ride into one of the best championship players. Especially as an 82 rated, and I'll actually be honest, I wouldn't exactly be too downhearted if I packed Billy Sharp midweek in my rewards. I wouldn't exactly knock him. Severovic joins the second inform club as well for 2 goals, 1 assist. He'll also be an 82 rated. Not the most appealing, but if an upgrade plays into factor, then he's suddenly the second inform. If it gets a little boost, like 83 or 84, then it's not too bad, but highly unlikely. So see what happens. Thomas Pino, 1 goal for Alaves. They were very, very impressive, and they've had a very impressive season. So he was also man of the match for what I saw. So definitely deserves an inform, and could be very cheap, to say the least. I think cheap could be an understatement. So do not be surprised with him. Troy Deeney got 2 goals, 1 assist in the 3-3 game against Bournemouth. Obviously if they'd won it would be a given, but the draw does go against them. But due to lack of options and due to him standing out from a striking perspective, I think should get an inform. Goes above his screen card, and to be honest will be actually a bit more appealing. And then Granit Xhaka, bit of a punt as well for 1 goal for a second inform. I feel Arsenal for their 4-1 victory over Fulham should get someone. I'm going Xhaka, but don't be surprised if you see Socrates or someone else get given the nod. But regardless, as I say, it's not the best team of the week in the world. As I say, Galinkovic, Mindpa, Ericsson, Osborne, Sequeira, Mario Gaspar, Mulgrew, Mikado, Milovejic, Vardy even, Herrera, the defender not under Herrera, and Ollie McBurney as some of the other options that could get an inform. As I say, let me know in the comments down below who you would like as an inform this week. I know it's terrible. Smash likes always, sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, G is a legend, and I will catch you all later.